Hey everyone, what's up? Let's go ahead and jump right into this video. These are the chairs that I'm going to be transforming today. These gloves are my own. They did not come with the kit, but you do get the cloths, some paint stirrers. This is the deglosser, 2 scrubbing pads. You get 2 bottles of the Bond coat, 2 bottles of the decorative gloss, which is optional, and then the protective top coat. So what I'm doing here, it says to generally apply the deglosser to the scrub pad and then just start buffing away to make sure that there's no dirt, no grease, and it also takes away that gloss layer that is on your cabinets or chairs like this. So just go ahead and liberally apply that deglosser and start scrubbing away. So these chairs came as a set along with a dining room table that I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace about 2 years ago, and it only cost me $50. And the reason why I decided to repurpose them rather than buy new bar stools or new chairs was because we recently just moved, and obviously moving can cost a lot of money, and we had to purchase some furniture that was already kind of expensive. So I figured, why not just repurpose something that I already had? And I'm so happy that I found this kit, and I saw a video. I can't remember who it was by, but I will link it in the cards here for you guys so you can watch her video. She repurposed a table using this Rust-Oleum kit, and I was like, you know what? I bet I could do that to my chairs. So it did save a lot of money, and I love the way that it turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed the rest of this up, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. So now that I'm done with step 1, I'm gonna go ahead and take a damp microfiber cloth, and I'm just gonna wipe the chairs down and make sure there's no leftover residue from the deglosser before I go ahead and apply the base coat. So now moving on to step 2, I'm taking this plastic bowl that I got from Dollar Tree as well as these 2 Dollar Tree paint brushes, and I'm going to apply a nice even layer of the base coat. So I wanted to show you guys what the chairs looked like after just 1 layer of the base coat. The kit does recommend that you apply 2 layers, and that's exactly what I did because my chairs were so dark to begin with. After 1 coat, you could definitely still see a lot of the dark color peeking through. So I went ahead and applied 2 layers, and it coated it perfectly. Moving on to step number 3, this is the decorative glaze or a stain. This step is completely optional, so if you like your furniture as is, you would go ahead and move on to step number 4, which is the top coat, and completely skip this step. But if you're looking for something rustic or farmhouse, kind of like I was, go ahead and apply the stain. Now, I'm going to show you guys something that you do not want to do. I made a mistake in wiping off the stain, and I did it in circular motions. You should wipe it off in the same motions as you applied it. So in paint stroke motions, either horizontal or vertical, not like this. I don't know what I was doing, some type of wax on, wax off type of stuff, but it did not look good. Luckily, you can fix it pretty easily, but yeah, just make sure that you wipe it off in paint stroke motions. I wanted to let you guys know a little tip. If you are doing multiple pieces of furniture like I am, try to be as consistent as possible, even with the pressure that you're using to wipe away the stain, because you want the color to be as consistent as possible. You don't want it to look, too different. I mean, if that's what you're going for, that's what you're going for, but I wanted a more uniform look as possible. I know it's a rustic, it's not gonna be identical, but I wanted the color to look similar so it looked like they came in a set. So that is what it looked like before I wiped it off, and here's what it looks like as I'm wiping the stain off. I'm trying to apply the same amount of pressure all over the chairs so that it is nice and even. Okay, so applying the top coat is the final step in this kit, and it is easy, but you do want to make sure that while you're applying it, you apply an even layer, because some of it can kind of pool up and it'll leave like a drip, and you don't want it to harden because it is going to leave like a semi-glossy finish. It's not going to be too glossy, but you would definitely notice if there was more in one area than another. So what I did was I went ahead and applied it kind of messily, and then I went back over, and wherever I saw that there was like drips or puddles in certain areas, I just smoothed it out with my paintbrush. I applied one layer of the top coat and I thought that that was good enough. It did dry pretty quickly, but the instructions do say to wait at least 24 hours before use, just to make sure that it is fully dried and settled into your furniture. And that's it, you guys. It was so easy. And here again is the finished product. Here's the before and then the after. I'm super happy with how it turned out. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.